Mr. Ward, your road access violates safety standards. Malcolm Hayes' words hit like a cracked piston, jarring the quiet of my Crestview property. My pulse spikes, but my hands stay steady. I am Ethan Ward, 38, property owner, steward of my family's 50-acre land. The Crestview HOA just blocked my only road with concrete barriers. Where you watching from, drop a comment. This one's a spark. I'm at my desk, the air thick with dust, paper, when Amos Reed's call hits. Ethan, he says, voice tight. They barricaded your road. I grab my keys, the deed in my pocket, and drive to the property. The hills roll past, air heavy with gravel, earth. At the road's edge, 2 concrete slabs block my path, their weight mocking my family's legacy. My dad, Jacob Ward, 64, maintained this road for decades, his hands rough from its upkeep. Malcolm Hayes, HOA leader, 50S, sly in a pressed suit, stands by the barriers, flanked by 2 enforcers in khaki, their Crestview HOA inspector badges glinting. The notice, nailed to a post, cites road safety violations. I scoff, my property instincts sharp. This road's mine, I say, stepping close. Malcolm's smirk is cold, his cologne sharp. Comply, Ethan, he says, or lose more. His enforcers nod, one gripping a clipboard like its authority. Deputy Isaac Vance, badge shining, shifts nearby, uneasy. You blocked my family's road, I say, voice low. On my land. Jacob's beside me, his eyes fierce despite his age. The notice claims the road's HOA controlled, a lie. My grandfather's 1995 deed proves our ownership. Malcolm's goons hit while I was in Boise, surveying a new plot. My friend Jonah Tate, a vlogger exposing HOA scams, owes me for a past deal. Malcolm doesn't know my leverage yet. I steady Jacob, my hand on his arm. This is our road, I whisper. He nods, jaw tight. The hill air bites, the barrier's edges rough. Isaac looks away, conflicted. My phone buzzes, a text from MH. Back off, Ward, it reads. My chuckle is dry, edged. They're bold, but they're sloppy. I own the only exit road to Crestview, bought last month. They just ignited a fight they can't win. I face Malcolm, my voice steel. You blocked my road on my land, I say. Big mistake. His eyes flicker, but he's smug, thinking he's won. I guide Jacob back to the truck, his steps firm. The Crestview hills stretch wide, the road's gravel sharp behind us. My grandfather's words echo, defend it, Ethan. I will. Malcolm's fake HOA thinks they can bully us, forge rules, erase Jacob's work. They don't know I hold the exit road's deed, Jonah Tate's vlog, my fight, they're about to learn. I guide Jacob back to his Crestview house, Malcolm Hayes' threat, back off Ward sizzling like a frayed cable in my mind. The HOA notice nailed to the post stings like a jammed lock. The hills lie dark, the road's gravel pristine, Jacob's work unyielding. His eyes, fierce but worn, drive my resolve. Ever had someone crush your family's pride? Drop a comment. This fight's personal now. I'm Ethan Ward, 38, property owner. For 18 years I've managed our family's lands, mastering rural deals, zoning, surveys. My biggest asset, the exit road to Crestview, bought last month, deed secured in 1995. Jacob, 64, has kept our access road for decades, his hands rough from gravel, stakes. His work, inherited from my grandfather in 1980, is our legacy. He taught me to read deeds, spot scams, defend our name. The kitchen smells of coffee, worn wood. Jacob sits, hands steady. They hit while you were in Boise, he says. My grip tightens, anger surging like a clogged pipe. My buddy Jonah Tate runs a vlog exposing HOA scams, owes me for a deal that saved his land. Malcolm doesn't know that yet. That's my edge. Jacob's road isn't just access, it's our core, our blood. We moved to Jacob's study, shelves heavy with old surveys. My fingers trace the 1995 deed, it's paper worn but solid. Crestview Exit Road, owned by Ward Properties, it reads. No HOA control, no regulations. Malcolm's notice citing safety is a fraud. I sit, the deed firm in my hands. Jacob fought shady developers in the ADS, their offers piling like dust. He taught me and Jonah to stand firm, outsmart threats. Jacob's voice shakes. I kept that road open, he says. I nod, throat tight. The blockade happened when I was surveying in Boise. Malcolm's betting on fear, on fake regulations. My phone sits nearby, his text glowing, back off, Ward. Doubt creeps in. Are they watching Jacob's house? The hills outside stand quiet, but my instincts say they're close. I grab a flashlight, its weight grounding, to check the barriers. The yard air bites, the road's gravel sharp. Malcolm called Jacob a hazard, but I know every stake, every boundary he's set. My property eye spots cracks like a bad deal. The barriers, they're concrete. Jacob maintained the road, they block. Malcolm's banking on our fear, but I've got Jonah Tate's vlog. The law on my side. Jacob's words guide me. Hold it, Ethan. I will. I steady Jacob, his gaze fierce. I'm in, son, he says. I nod, handing him a flashlight. The deed is in my pocket, Jacob's voice in my head. Keep it alive. Malcolm's fake HOA thinks they can threaten Jacob, scare me, erase his work. They're mistaken. I'm a property owner, Jonah Tate's ally, wired to mend what's broken, to dismantle what's false. My family's road is ours. They started this fight, but I'll end it. With Jacob beside me, our roots secure. I guide Jacob back to his Crestview house, Malcolm Hayes' threat back off ward, pulsing like a seized valve in my mind. The HOA notice nailed to the post stings like a barbed hook. The hills lie dark, the road's gravel pristine, Jacob's work unyielding. His eyes, fierce but rattled, ignite my fury. Ever had someone target your family's legacy? Drop a comment. Malcolm's picking a fight he'll regret. Dawn breaks, cold and sharp. I head to the blocked road, where Jacob's stakes sit, solid but mocked by concrete barriers. The air smells of gravel, faint oil from a neighbor's truck. A khaki-clad enforcer, badge-reading Crestview HOA inspector, nails a notice to a post. $35,000, 0 cents fine for unauthorized road use, it declares. I scoff, my property instincts catching the fraud. This is Jacob's road, I say, stepping close. The enforcer, lean, mirrors Malcolm's sly grin. Pay or lose more, Ward, he says. HOA owns this now. His badge is cheap, a flimsy ploy. Tell Malcolm to check my deed, I snap. He backs off, eyes sharp, trouble brewing. I drive to town, Jacob beside me, quiet but alert. The feed store hums, but neighbors dodge my gaze. Old man Reed, who worked with Jacob, turns away. Malcolm's lies have spread, painting Jacob as reckless, me as a troublemaker. A sign looms outside, Crestview HOA, secure your roads. My blood surges. They're claiming Jacob's work, his pride, like it's theirs. I spot Jonah Tate, 32, a vlogger exposing HOA scams, filming near the store. Ethan, he says, voice low, heard about Jacob, got dirt. I nod, clutching the deed. Meet me later, I say. At noon, 2 more enforcers appear at the road, tools out, citing safety violations. I grab my tablet, pulling up Jacob's maintenance logs. Your inspections are junk, I say, pointing to their flawed citations. Road stakes are perfect, touches barriers, and your claims collapse. My voice is steel, 18 years of property precision cutting through. The taller enforcer, burly, glares. Malcolm says you're done, he growls. I stand firm. Touch Jacob's road and you're finished. They retreat, muttering, but I spot fresh scratches on the barriers, signs of sabotage. My phone rings, a business contact, voice tense. Ethan, he says. HOA called. Said you're causing trouble, might drop your deal. My teeth grind. Malcolm's hitting my livelihood now. I head to the road, the hill air thick with dust, heat. The barriers, their concrete, show new cracks. Tampered. Suspicion claws at me. Are they rigging Jacob's road to fail? I set up a trail cam, tucked in the brush, its lens sharp. My grandfather taught me to cover every angle, and I'm covering now. Back at Jacob's, I find another notice on the post. Cease road use or face seizure, it reads, Malcolm's signature bold. Jacob's fists tighten, his voice low. They can't do this, Ethan, he says. I nod, my hand on his arm. My buddy Jonah Tate's vlog would crush this fraud. Malcolm doesn't know our connection. I think of Jacob, his hands on the stakes, teaching me to protect, to fight. His road, his legacy are our blood. Malcolm's fake HOA is a shaky contraption, and I know contraptions. I'll break his. I meet Jonah at the diner, the air heavy with coffee, grease. Malcolm's running a racket, he says, showing me online posts about forged HOAs. I hand him the deed. They're faking claims, I say. Jacob's blockade was just the start. Jonah's eyes spark. Let's expose them, he says. My phone buzzes, a text from MH. Quit now or Jacob pays. The diner's hum fades, my pulse loud. Malcolm thinks he can scare me, threaten Jacob, ruin his work. He's wrong. I'm a property owner, Jonah Tate's ally, and this road's mine. I'll dismantle his lies wide open. I clutch the HOA notice, Malcolm Hayes' threat, quit now or Jacob pays, pulsing like a clogged duct in my mind. The trail cam footage, catching his goons scratching Jacob's road barriers, fuels my resolve like a primed switch. The Crestview Hills lie dark, the road's gravel pristine, Jacob's work unyielding. Jacob's asleep, his defiance sharpening my edge. Ever had neighbors turn on you? Drop your HOA horror stories below. Malcolm's poison is spreading fast. I head to town, the 1995 deed in my pocket, its paper course. The feed store buzzes, but faces dodge me. Old man Reed, who worked with Jacob, slips behind a shelf. Two guys from the HOA's new plots point, muttering. Malcolm's lies have taken root, branding Jacob as unsafe, me as a disruptor. My jaw tightens, my property instincts flaring. I maintain Jacob's stakes, know their bounds. Malcolm's fake HOA is a wobbly rig, and I'll tear it down. I spot Jonah Tate outside, his camera rolling, capturing the town's tension. "Ethan," he says, voice hushed, "your story's hitting big online." I show him the deed, the 1995 proof of my road ownership. "Malcolm's blockade is a scam," I say. Jonah nods, his gaze sharp. "Meet me at my place," he says. "We'll plan." My chest tightens, suspicion rising. Is Malcolm's crew tailing us? The air smells of grain, mistrust. But Jonah's a fighter, like me. I drive to Silas Morse's office, a neighbor who's battled land disputes before. His desk smells of ink, old wood. "Malcolm has folks scared," Silas says, voice gruff. "He's claiming your road is HOA property." He hands me a 1995 zoning map, matching my deed, showing my exit road's true control. "They tampered with Jacob's barriers," he says. "Check the posts." My blood surges. My grandfather trusted Silas, and so do I. "Thanks," I say. "Keep this quiet." He nods, his eyes firm. I head to the road, where stakes meet gravel. The hill air stings, heavy with dust, earth. The scratched barriers, a half-inch off alignment, show fresh marks. My trail cam's footage, checked on my tablet, reveals two khaki-clad goons prying barriers at midnight, their faces caught in starlight. My pulse races. This is theft, bold and vicious. The barriers, they're concrete, Jacob maintained. Malcolm's scam depends on his work. I save the clip, my instincts screaming. Back at Jacob's, I attend a fake HOA meeting in Malcolm's town hall, the air heavy with polish, control. Malcolm stands at a podium, preaching community standards. "Crestview must comply," he says, smirking. The crowd nods, cowed by his fines, his threats. I stand, holding the zoning map. "This proves my road's mine," I say, voice steady. "You tampered with Jacob's barriers." Murmurs ripple, faces uneasy, Malcolm's eyes narrow. "Sit down, Ward," he snaps. Deputy Isaac Vance by the door shifts, his badge glinting, trapped in Malcolm's web. Levi Grant, a neighbor, speaks up, voice low. "I saw them at Jacob's Road," he says. The room tenses, eyes darting. Malcolm slams his clipboard. "Meeting over," he barks. His goons glare, hands on belts. Levi catches my eye, a nod of support. He's risking Malcolm's wrath, like Jacob did. I leave, the hill air cold, the crowd's whispers fading. My phone buzzes, a text from MH. "Keep pushing, and Jonah Tate won't help." My blood chills. Malcolm knows about my ally, Jonah Tate. The hills loom as I drive home, my mind sharp. Malcolm's fake HOA is turning neighbors into pawns, using fear to bind them. My grandfather's voice echoes, "Defend it, Ethan." I maintain Jacob's road to last. Jonah's vlog, Levi's courage, Silas's map, they're my tools. Jonah Tate's platform is my ace. Malcolm thinks he's untouchable, threatening Jacob, rigging his barriers. He's wrong. I'm a property owner, and I'll burn his scam to the ground. I drive back to my Crestview property. Malcolm Hayes' threat, "Keep pushing and Jonah Tate won't help," pulsing like a jammed relay in my mind. The trail cam footage of his goons scratching Jacob's road barriers fuels my resolve like a charged spark. The hills lie dark, the road's gravel pristine, Jacob's work unyielding. Jacob's asleep, his defiance sharpening my focus. Ever had a bully threaten your ally? Drop a comment. I'm digging for truth now. I meet Jonah Tate at the county records office at dawn. The air smells of dust, stale coffee, shelves heavy with files. Jonah's laptop hums, his fingers quick. Malcolm's forging claims, he says, pulling up a 2023 AEM amendment tied to Ezra Cole, a clerk who vanished last year. It lists Jacobs Road as HOA controlled, including the exit road. That's a lie, I say, holding Silas Morse's 1995 zoning map. The boundaries don't match. Malcolm's stealing Jacobs' work on paper. My jaw locks, my property instincts plotting. We sift through records, the room thick with old paper. I uncover a deed addendum dated 3 months ago when I was in Boise. It claims I ceded the exit road, my signature a crude fake. This is fraud, I say, voice low. Jonah snaps photos, his camera clicking. This'll blaze online, he says. My pulse surges. Malcolm isn't just bullying, he's a thief, rigging the system. Jonah Tate's vlog could torch this, but I need hard proof first. Silas calls, his voice firm. Come to my office, he says. Got evidence. His desk smells of ink, worn wood. He hands me a 1995 deed. It's paper aged, but clear. Your grandfather locked this road, he says. No HOA can touch it. My grandfather's handwriting is bold, unyielding. Malcolm's ignoring this, I say. Silas nods. He's got Councilman Gideon Holt in his pocket. Stay sharp, my chest burns. Malcolm isn't just after Jacobs Road. He's bought the county. I head to the road, where stakes meet gravel. The hill air stings, heavy with dust, earth. The scratched barriers, a half-inch off alignment, show fresh marks. My trail cam's footage, checked on my tablet, shows 2 khaki-clad goons prying barriers at 1 a.m., their faces sharp in moonlight. My blood surges. This is Malcolm's work, sabotaging Jacob's word to claim it. I save the video, my grandfather's voice echoing, "Spot the flaw, Ethan." I do. Malcolm's plot needs Jacob's work. Back at my office, I study the deed. It's paper heavy with history. It lists every boundary, every clause, all mine. Jonah texts. Posted the forged amendment online. It's viral. I check his vlog, comments raging against HOAs. My phone buzzes, an anonymous email. You're in deep, Ward, it reads. Suspicion grips me. Are they watching my property? The hills outside stand still, but my instincts scream they're close. I set up another trail cam, hidden in the brush, its lens razor sharp. That night, I stake out the road, the hill air crisp, dark. My tablet's linked to the cam. At 2 a.m., 3 figures creep in, tools glinting, prying at the barriers again. The air carries a faint solvent smell, like they're staging damage. My cam catches their faces. One, the lean goon from the HOA meeting. My heart races, but I stay hidden, recording. This is the proof to bury Malcolm, to save Jacob, to protect his legacy. I drive home, the footage secured. The office smells of polish, resolve. The deed, Silas's map, Jonah's photos, they're my arsenal. Malcolm's fake HOA is a rickety contraption, but I'm a property owner, trained to fix threats, break faulty setups. Jacob joins me, his eyes fierce. We'll stop them, son, he says. I nod, my hand on his arm. Jonah Tate's vlog is my backup, but this fight's mine. Malcolm thinks he's safe, bribing officials, rigging Jacob's road, threatening his work. He's wrong. I'm ready to break his machine wide open. I lock my Crestview office, the trail cam footage of Malcolm Hayes' goons prying at Jacob's road barriers locked on my tablet, their solvent stench lingering like a scorched coil. His latest email, "You're in deep, Ward," hits like a cracked bolt. The hills lie dark, the road's gravel pristine, Jacob's work unyielding. Jacob's asleep, his defiance fueling my fire. Jonah Tate's vlog at 5 million views has eyes on us. Ever had a bully attack your business? Drop a comment. I'm ready to fight back. Morning breaks, raw and sharp. I head to Jacob's mailbox, the hill air thick with frost. Gravel. A notice is nailed to a post. $100,000, 0 cents fine for road violations, signed by Malcolm. My blood surges. Jacob's road, his legacy, is now HOA property. I tear the paper, its edges rough. My phone rings. It's a business contact, voice strained. "Ethan," he says, "HOA called, said you're a risk, might cancel your deal." My fists clench. Malcolm's targeting my income now. I stride to the road where stakes meet gravel. The air smells of dust, faint solvent. 3 khaki-clad enforcers, fake badges glinting, are at the barriers, wrenches out. "Step back, Ward," the leader says, a wiry guy with Malcolm's smirk. This road's HOA controlled now. I laugh, cold, my property eye sharp. You're on my land, I say, pulling up my tablet surveys. Your citations are off by a boundary. Touch Jacob's barriers and your claim's burned. My voice is iron, 18 years of precision cutting through. They pause, eyes flicking. The leader steps forward, wrench raised. Malcolm says you're finished, he growls. I don't flinch. Tell Malcolm to check my deed, I say. This exit road's mine. I point to the barriers, their concrete steady. One wrong move and your case collapses. My grandfather taught me to read deals, find flaws. I know this road cold. The enforcers retreat muttering, but I spot fresh scratches on the barriers, more sabotage. My trail cam, hidden in the brush, caught it. I'll check the footage tonight. Back home, I find a sign on Jacob's post. Crestview HOA property, no road access. My scoff is bitter. Malcolm's hosting a community briefing in his town hall, demanding fees for shared standards. Jacob's work. I check my phone. Jonah texts, briefings tonight, I'm filming, be there. I grab my jacket, the hill air crisp. At the briefing, the hall glows, packed with residents. Malcolm stands at a podium, suit pressed. Goes through thrives under our rules, he says, grinning. Ward's a hazard. I confront him after, holding the zoning map. Your regulations are fake, I say. You sabotage Jacob's barriers. His eyes narrow. You're a problem, Ward, he says. Back off or your deals are gone. Deputy Isaac Vance lingers, uneasy. Just comply, Ethan, he mutters. I shake my head. Check the records, Isaac. You know this is wrong. The crowd watches, whispering. Malcolm's goons eye me, hands on belts. I leave. Boots grinding gravel, the air thick with deceit. At Jacob's, I check the trail cam footage. It shows enforcers at the road, scratching barriers at 3 a.m., a solvent bottle glinting. My fists tighten. They're staging damage, framing Jacob for Malcolm's hazard lie. I reinforce the barriers, the concrete cold, the hill air still. My grandfather's voice echoes. Guard it, Ethan. Jacob joins me, his eyes fierce. We'll stop them, son, he says. I nod, my hand on his arm. Jonah Tate's vlog could end this scam, but this fight's mine now. The hills loom, my mind sharp. Malcolm's turning neighbors into tools, using fear to chain them. My grandfather rebuilt this road to last. Jonah's vlog, Levi's courage, Silas's map. They're my gears. Malcolm's fake HOA is a faulty setup and I'm a property owner, trained to mend threats, break shaky rigs. Jacob's shaken, Malcolm's threats, they've only hardened me. Jonah Tate's platform is my backup, but this moment's mine. Malcolm thinks he's safe, rigging Jacob's road, threatening his work. He's wrong. I'm ready to dismantle his scam, with Jonah Tate waiting in the wings. I stand at my Crestview office, the trail cam footage of Malcolm Hayes's goons scratching Jacob's road barriers locked on my tablet, their solvent stench lingering like a frayed circuit. His latest email, your deals are gone, Ward, hits like a snapped rod. The hills lie dark, the road's gravel pristine. Jacob's work unyielding. Jacob's asleep, his defiance fueling my resolve. Jonah Tate's vlog at 6 million views has eyes on us. Ever had a bully threaten your livelihood? Drop a comment. I'm ready to torch Malcolm's scam. I meet Jonah at his apartment, the air thick with coffee, cables. His laptop glows, comments flooding his vlog. We're shaking them, Jonah says, eyes sharp. I show him the forged deed addendum, my signature a shoddy fake. Malcolm's claiming my exit road, I say. Jonah pulls up a hacked email chain, Malcolm to Councilman Gideon Holt. Funds secured, one reads. Clear Ward's road. My jaw tightens. Malcolm's bribing officials to steal my property. Jonah Tate's platform could gut this, but I need ironclad proof first. We dig deeper, Jonah's fingers flying. The emails reveal Deputy Isaac Vance's blackmail, Malcolm holding a 2020 zoning deal over him. Neutralize Ward, Malcolm wrote. My stomach twists. The county's corrupt. Jacob's road the target. Jonah saves the emails, his voice low. This is explosive, he says, but we need more. I nod, my property mind mapping. Jacob's barriers, their stakes, he maintained. Malcolm's scheme hinges on his work. I can dismantle his setup. Silas Morse calls, his voice firm. Meet me at my office, he says. Got proof. His desk smells of ink, old wood. He hands me a USB drive, his hands rough from years of fighting land grabs. Levi Grant got this from Malcolm's office, Silas says. I plug it into my tablet. It's footage, grainy but clear, showing Malcolm and two goons altering road markers at night. Levi's voice whispers, "I filmed this last month." My pulse surges. This nails Malcolm to the theft. I head to the road where stakes meet gravel. The hill air stings, heavy with dust, earth. The scratched barriers, a half-inch off alignment, show fresh marks. My trail cam's footage, checked on my tablet, shows two khaki-clad goons prying barriers at 2 a.m., their faces sharp in moonlight. My blood surges. They're staging damage to frame Jacob. I save the clip, my grandfather's voice echoing, "Find the crack, Ethan." I do. Malcolm's plot needs Jacob's work. Back at my office, I study the 1995 deed. It's paper heavy with history. It lists every boundary, every clause, all mine. Jonah texts. Posted the emails online, it's blowing up. I check his vlog, comments raging against corrupt HOAs. My phone buzzes, an anonymous email. "You're done, Ward," it reads. Suspicion grips me. Are they watching my office? The hills outside stand still, but my instincts scream they're near. I set up another trail cam, hidden in the underbrush, its lens pinpoint. That night, I stake out the road, the hill air crisp, dark. My tablet's linked to the cam. At 1 a.m., 3 figures slink in, tools glinting, loosening barrier stakes again. The air carries a sharp solvent smell, like they're planning to frame Jacob for failure. My cam catches their faces, one the wiry goon from the HOA briefing. My heart races, but I stay hidden, recording. This is the proof to bury Malcolm, to save Jacob, to protect his legacy. I drive home, the footage locked tight. The office smells of polish, resolve. The deed, Silas's map, Jonah's photos, they're my arsenal. Malcolm's fake HOA is a rickety contraption, but I'm a property owner, trained to spot flaws, douse threats. Jacob joins me, his eyes fierce. "We'll stop them, Ethan," he says. I nod, my hand on his arm. Jonah Tate's vlog is my backup, but this fight's mine. Malcolm thinks he's safe, bribing officials, rigging Jacob's road, threatening his work. He's wrong. I'm ready to break his machine wide open. I grip my tablet, loaded with the 1995 deed, forged deed addendum, bribe emails, Levi Grant's marker-moving footage, and trail cam evidence of Malcolm Hayes' goons loosening Jacob's road barriers. His latest email, "You're done, Ward," feels like a stripped gear, but I'm steady. The Crestview Hills lie dark, the roads gravel pristine, Jacob's work unyielding. Jacob's asleep, his courage fueling me. Jonah Tate's vlog at 6 million views has eyes on us. Ever faced a liar in a crowd? Drop a comment, this is my stand. The fake HOA meeting packs Malcolm's town hall, rigged like a tribunal. The air smells of polish, tension, chairs crammed with neighbors. Malcolm stands at a podium, suit crisp, gavel gleaming. Deputy Isaac Vance guards the door, eyes flickering. Jonah's in the back, live streaming, his lens locked on me. Silas Moore sits nearby, hands firm. Levi's in the crowd, tense but alert. I clutch the tablet, the deed in my pocket. Malcolm's scam ends tonight. Malcolm bangs his gavel. "Order," he shouts. "Ward's road use threatens our safety." The crowd murmurs, cowed by his lies about barrier hazards. I stand, voice calm, property precision cutting through. "This road is mine," I say, raising the deed. Malcolm forged documents, sabotaged Jacob's barriers. I show the tablet, displaying the fake addendum, my signature a sloppy scrawl. Whispers ripple, faces shifting. Malcolm's smirk fades. "Sit down, Ward," he snaps. "Your papers are void." I press on, projecting Jonah's emails. "Malcolm bribed Councilman Gideon Holt," I say. "Stole my road for profit." The screen shows Malcolm's words. "Funds secured, clear Ward." Gasps. Echo, faces turning. Gideon, in the back, sweats, edging toward the exit. I play Levi's footage, Malcolm altering markers at night. "He stole Jacob's work," I say. The crowd stirs, voices rising. Levi stands, voice clear. "I signed Malcolm's petition under threat," he says. "He pressured my shop." The room erupts, neighbors arguing. Malcolm slams his gavel. "Lies," he yells. "Ward's a danger." I'm not done. I play the trail cam footage, goons loosening stakes, solvent stench rising. The crowd roars, some standing. Silas yells, "You deceived us, Hayes!" Malcolm's face reddens, his gavel frozen. Isaac steps forward, hesitant. "Is this true, Malcolm?" he says, voice low. The room's charged, neighbors turning on their bully. Jonah's livestream spikes, comments flooding. Expose him, one reads. I nod to Silas, who signals Levi. Levi speaks again. Malcolm's amendments named Ezra Cole, he says, but Cole is missing. The crowd murmurs, doubt swelling. My grandfather's voice echoes, find the crack, Ethan. I'm breaking Malcolm's setup. Malcolm pivots, voice slick. We face a crisis, he says, holding a report. Ward's barriers are a hazard. They're failing. The crowd gasps, fear creeping back. Isaac nods, forced to comply. I step forward, voice sharp. That's a lie, I say. Malcolm staged it. My deed is solid. I show the deed again. This protects my road, Jacob's work. Levi nods, bolder now. I saw Malcolm's goons at the road, he says. The room splits, some shouting support, others clinging to Malcolm's lies. Jonah's camera catches Malcolm's sweat, his live stream hitting 7 million views. Jonah Tate's platform would end this now, but I need the crowd to shift. Malcolm bangs his gavel, voice cutting. Meeting adjourned, he snaps. His goons push toward me, but Silas steps in, his stare halting them. Isaac looks away, torn. I leave, the hill air cold, the crowd's shouts fading. My phone buzzes, a text from MH. You'll pay, Ward. My pulse races, but I'm steady. Jacob's courage, my grandfather's road, they're my fight. Malcolm's lies are cracking, but he's dangerous. Jonah's vlog, Levi's defiance, Silas's resolve, they're my tools. Jonah Tate's platform waits, but this moment's mine. The hills loom, my mind sharp. Malcolm thinks he can frame me, scare Jacob, steal my road. He's wrong. I'm a property owner and his fake HOA's about to burn out. I stride away from Malcolm Hayes' rigged HOA meeting. His text, you'll pay, Ward, searing my mind like a blown fuse. His lie about Jacob's road barriers failing has neighbors spooked, their eyes darting like loose screws. The Crestview Hills lie dark, the roads gravel pristine, Jacob's work unyielding. My trail cam footage of his goons scratching barriers is my counterstrike. Jacob's asleep, his grit fueling my anger. Ever been framed for a lie? Drop a comment. Malcolm's scam is about to ignite. Morning breaks, harsh and raw. News vans swarm Jacob's road, cameras trained on the barriers. The hill air smells of gravel, faint solvent from Malcolm's sabotage. Malcolm stands with a crowd, megaphone blaring. Ward's barriers are unsafe, he shouts. They endanger us all. Residents clutch signs, protect our roads, their faces twisted with fear. Deputy Isaac Vance lingers, badge gleaming, forced to echo Malcolm's lies. My blood surges. My trail cams caught his goons staging the damage. This is Malcolm's last gambit. I step out, tablet loaded with proof. Malcolm's lying, I shout, voice steady. He rigged this. The crowd murmurs, uncertain. A reporter young jabs a mic at me. Mr. Ward, are you a threat? I glare. Inspect Jacob's barriers, I say. They're solid. Malcolm's framing him. The reporter hesitates, but Malcolm pushes forward, waving a fake report. Tests confirm barrier failure, he says, smirking. The crowd gasps, turning against me. My jaw locks. He's winning with fear. Jonah Tate films from the sidelines, his camera capturing every word. His live stream's comments surge, people questioning Malcolm's claims. I text him, post the tampering footage now. He nods, fingers swift. The hill sun burns, the air thick with tension, solvent traces. I walk to the road, the crowd parting. The barriers are firm, but a solvent smell lingers, planted by Malcolm's goons. My trail cam hidden in the brush recorded it all. I'll use it, but timing's critical. I meet Silas Morse at his office, the air heavy with ink wood. His face is stern. Malcolm's pushing a seizure order for your road, he says. Gideon Holt's backing him. I show him the trail cam footage, goons scratching barriers at 2 a.m. This buries Malcolm, I say. Silas nods. We need a bold move, he says. Levi's testimony could sway the crowd. My property mind plots. Jacob's barriers, their stakes, he maintained. Malcolm's scheme depends on his work. I check the road, the barriers concrete steady, stakes cool under my hands. Fresh scratches mark the barriers, more tampering attempts. The hill wind howls, carrying the crowd's distant shouts. My phone buzzes, an anonymous email. Your road's finished, Ward, it reads. Paranoia spikes. Are they watching Jacob's property? The hills outside stand still, but my gut screams they're close. My grandfather's voice echoes, guard it, Ethan. Malcolm's frame-up is working, but I'm not cornered. The news vans, the signs, they're his tools. but they're fragile. I call Jonah. We hit hard, I say. Get Levi to the next meeting. We'll show everything. Jonah's voice is firm. My vlog's at 7 million views, he says. People are with you, I nod, gripping the deed. My grandfather's road, his legacy is mine to defend. Jacob joins me, his eyes fierce. I'm with you, son, he says. I nod, my hand on his arm. Jonah Tate's platform could end this, but I'll fight smart. The hill air bites, my trail cam set. Malcolm is desperate, faking damage to steal my road. My grandfather taught me to spot flaws, to break faulty rigs. Malcolm's machine is shaky, his lies cracking. Jonah's vlog, Levi's courage. Silas's map, they're my tools. Jonah Tate's platform waits. My phone buzzes again. A text from MH. Your dad's next, Ward. My laugh is sharp, angry. Malcolm thinks he can scare me, frame Jacob's road, threaten his work. He's wrong. I'm a property owner, and his fake HOA's about to burn out. I stand at my Crestview office, Malcolm Hayes' text, your dad's next, Ward, blazing like a shorted relay in my mind. His lie about Jacob's road barriers failing is shattered, my 1995 deed proving my control over the only exit road. The hills lie dark, the road's gravel pristine, Jacob's work unyielding. Jacob's asleep, his grit fueling my resolve. Jonah Tate's vlog at 7 million views has the world watching. Ever flipped a bully's game? Drop a comment, I'm about to torch Malcolm's scam. I call Amos Reed, my property ally, at midnight. The air smells of polish, resolve. Amos, I say, voice low. I need your expertise, now. He chuckles, rough. Hayes is done, huh? What's the plan? I grin, my property mind sharp. The exit road, the only way out of Crestview, is my stronghold. My 1995 deed proves it's mine. My grandfather taught me to hit weak points, and the exit road is Malcolm's. Lock it, I say. Deed's mine. Amos's expertise is my lever, and I'm pulling. At dawn, I meet Amos at the county records office, the air heavy with dust, ink. The exit road, listed as HOA property, goes up for review. Amos, boots worn, confirms my purchase, his knowledge outpacing Malcolm's cronies. Deed upheld to Ward Properties, the clerk declares, stamp cracking. My pulse surges. The deed, tied to my zoning map, confirms my control. The exit road is mine, legally, irrevocably. I tell Amos my plan. Close the road, I say. No HOA rules apply. He nods, grinning. That'll burn, Hayes. I head to the exit road, its gravel worn, stakes firm. The hill air bites, dust swirling. I post a notice. Road closed, Ward Properties. Neighbors gather, shocked, murmuring. Malcolm arrives, suit rumpled, face pale. Ward did this, he shouts, pointing at me. I step forward, tablet ready. This road is mine, I say, voice firm. My deed. Your HOA was illegal. I show the deed. Its boundaries clear. The crowd whispers, some nodding, others glaring, torn by Malcolm's lies. Deputy Isaac Vance approaches, badge glinting. Ethan, this is reckless, he says, voice shaky. I laugh, cold. Check the deed, Isaac, you know Malcolm's game. Jonah films from the sidelines, his camera live streaming. Comments explode, people cheering my move. I point to the road stakes, once Malcolm's claim. Your HOA's a fraud, I say. No authority here. Malcolm's eyes dart, his smirk gone. He'll regret this, he snaps. Silas Moore steps up, voice steady. Malcolm's amendments are fake, he says. He's stealing Ward's road. Levi Grant nods, bolder now. I saw Malcolm's goons at Jacob's barriers, he says. The crowd splits, some shouting support, others clinging to Malcolm's fear tactics. Jonah's vlog hits 8 million views, his camera catching Malcolm's sweat. I head to the road, the hill air thick with dust, gravel. Jacob joins me, eyes wide. You got it, son, he says. I nod, checking the barrier stakes. Their metal cool. Fresh scratches show more tampering attempts. My trail cam's set, ready for Malcolm's next move. The hill wind howls, carrying distant shouts. My phone buzzes, an anonymous email. Your road's finished, Ward, it reads. Suspicion spikes. Are they watching my property? The hills stand still, but my gut screams they're close. My grandfather's voice echoes. Guard it, Ethan. Malcolm's road is mine, his lies exposed. I call Jonah. We go all in, I say. Get Levi to the next meeting. We'll show everything. Jonah's voice is firm. The world's with you, he says. I nod, gripping the deed. My grandfather's road, his legacy, is mine to protect. Amos Reed's expertise proved my power, but Malcolm's desperate. The crowd's turning, but he's dangerous. My phone buzzes again, a text from MH. Your family pays, Ward. My laugh is sharp, defiant. Malcolm thinks he can scare me, frame Jacob's road, steal my control. He's wrong. I'm a property owner, Amos Reed's ally, and my road is my stronghold. The hills loom, my mind sharp. Malcolm's fake HOA is a faulty rig, and I'm ready to dismantle it for good. I stand at my Crestview office. Malcolm Hayes' text, your family pays, Ward, fading like a jammed sprocket in my mind. His lie about Jacob's road barriers failing is shattered. My 1995 deed proving my control over the only exit road. The hills lie dark, the road's gravel pristine, Jacob's work unyielding. Jacob's asleep, his grit anchoring me. Jonah Tate's vlog at 8 million views has the world watching. Ever crushed a bully's lies? Drop a comment. Today, I end Malcolm's scam. The emergency HOA meeting fills Malcolm's town hall, rigged like a courtroom. The air smells of polish, fear, chairs packed with neighbors, news crews rolling. Malcolm stands at a podium, suit crisp, gavel gleaming. Deputy Isaac Vance guards the door, eyes tense. Jonah's live streaming, his lens on me. Silas Morse sits nearby, hands steady. Levi Grant's in the crowd, eyes fierce. I clutch my tablet, loaded with the 1995 deed, forged, addendum, bribe emails, Levi's marker moving footage, and trail cam evidence of barrier tampering. Malcolm's reign stops now. Malcolm bangs his gavel. Order, he shouts. Ward's road use threatens our community. The crowd murmurs, gripped by his hazard lies. I stand, voice sharp, property precision cutting through. This road is mine, I say, raising the deed. Malcolm forged documents, sabotaged Jacob's barriers. I project the fake addendum, my signature a clumsy fake. Whispers ripple, faces shifting. Malcolm's smirk falters. Nonsense, he snaps. Your claims are invalid. I display Jonah's emails. Malcolm bribed Councilman Gideon Holt, I say. Stole my road for profit, the screen shows Malcolm's words. Funds secured, clear Ward. Gasps echo, neighbors turning. Gideon bolts for the door, but eyes follow. I play Levi's footage, Malcolm altering markers at night. He stole Jacob's work, I say. The crowd stirs, voices rising. Levi stands, voice clear. I signed Malcolm's petition under duress, he says, my shop. The room erupts, neighbors shouting. Malcolm slams his gavel. Lies, he yells. Ward's a menace. I play the trail cam footage, goons loosening stakes, solvent stench rising. The crowd roars, some standing. Silas yells, You deceived us, Hayes! Malcolm's face pales, his gavel frozen. Isaac steps forward, hesitant. Malcolm, is this true? He says, voice low. The room's electric, neighbors rebelling, Jonah's live stream spikes, comments flooding. Bury him, one reads. I nod to Silas, who signals the door. Ezra Cole, the missing clerk, enters with Amos Reed and 2 county deputies. The crowd hushes, Ezra's face is grim. Malcolm framed me for fraud, he says. He forged amendments, pocketed fees to claim Ward's road. He hands the deputies a ledger, Malcolm's bribe circled, the crowd gasps, outrage swelling. Malcolm stammers, this is a setup. His voice cracks, frail. Isaac steps up, badge heavy. Malcolm blackmailed me. He says, threaten my job. The crowd cheers, clapping Isaac's confession. I march to the exit road. Amos Reed's expertise behind me, barriers locked with my chains. Neighbors follow, cameras flashing. I secure the road, posting closed by Ward Properties. This road's mine, I shout, showing the deed. Malcolm's scam ends here. The crowd cheers, some hesitant. Malcolm arrives, screaming, You'll pay, Ward! Deputies approach, cuffs ready. Malcolm Hayes, you're under arrest for fraud, racketeering, bribery, one says. Handcuffs snap, crisp and cold. The crowd roars, Jonah's camera catching Malcolm's defeat. My grandfather's voice echoes, Guard it, Ethan, I did. My road, Jacob's work, his legacy. They're safe, the exit's locked, a monument to justice. Jonah's vlog hits 9 million views, comments blazing. Jacob joins me, his eyes proud. We did it, son, he says. I nod, my hand on his arm. My phone buzzes, a text from an unknown number. This isn't over, Ward. I smirk, unyielding. Let them try. I'm a property owner, Amos Reed's ally, and my road is my fortress. Stand at my Crestview property, Malcolm Hayes' arrest still ringing like a snapped cable in my mind. His cryptic text, "This isn't over, Ward," feels hollow now. The exit road, now locked under my control, marks my victory. The hills sprawl quiet, the road's gravel pristine, Jacob's work unyielding. Neighbors pour out of the meeting, voices loud, freed from Malcolm's grip. Jonah Tate's vlog at 9 million views buzzes on his phone, comments cheering our triumph. Jacob's beside me, his eyes bright. Ever reclaimed your ground? Drop a comment. This wins ours. Morning brings justice. Malcolm sentenced to 12 years for fraud, racketeering, bribery. Councilman Gideon Holt resigns, facing charges. The Crestview HOA dissolves, its account seized, fines refunded. My phone rings. It's my business contact, voice warm. "Ethan," he says, "your deals are safe. HOA's lies are dust." I exhale, relief surging like a clear conduit. My grandfather's voice echoes, "Guard it, Ethan." I did. The road, Jacob's legacy, is mine again. I open the road to the community, a gathering to reclaim our land. Neighbors gather by the barriers, the air alive with laughter, the scent of grilled brisket. Silas Morse brings smoked ribs, his smile wide, free of Malcolm's threats. Levi Grant claps my shoulder, eyes proud. "Your grandpa would grin," he says. I swallow, sturdy as ever. Jonah's filming, his camera sweeping the crowd. "This is Crestview," he says to his viewers. "Ward fought for us." Old man Reed, once distant, grips my hand. "You stood firm," he says. "We misjudged you." Others nod, their faces open, no longer bound by Malcolm's lies. The air carries gravel, warmth. Jacob walks with his cane, neighbors' kids trailing him, their shouts bright. I check the road stakes, their concrete cool, unyielding. No trace of Malcolm's solvent sabotage remains. My trail cams, still hidden, keep watch. Paranoia lingers, but today it's calm. Jonah's vlog plays on a tablet showing the showdown, Levi's testimony, Ezra Cole's ledger, Malcolm's arrest. It's all there. Comments flood in, people sharing HOA fights, calling me a fighter. I'm no hero, just a property owner fixing what's broken. Silas joins me, holding coffee. "You gave us spine," he says. I shrug, but his words hit deep. My grandfather fought for this road, taught me to outmaneuver threats. I fought for him, for Jacob, for us. The gathering grows, neighbors swapping stories. Isaac Vance shows up, no badge, just a jacket. "I'm sorry, Ethan," he says, eyes low. "Malcolm had me trapped." I nod, offering a plate. "You spoke up," I say. "That's enough." He smiles, faint but real. The hill sun sets, painting the road gold. My grandfather's lessons, his hands on these stakes, guide me still. This road, these barriers, they're more than concrete. They're legacy, home, ours. I walk the road's edges, the barriers now open for community use. My boots crunch gravel, the air cool, alive. Jonah's live stream ends with a call to action. "Fight your HOAs," he says. Ward did. I smile, but my phone buzzes, breaking the moment. A letter, forwarded from the county, sits in my inbox. It's from Fairview HOA, claiming road violations. My laugh is sharp, bitter. Another Malcolm, another fight. I tuck the phone away, let them come. I know my deed, my rights. The gathering winds down, neighbors leaving with full plates, new bonds. Levi lingers, his voice low. "They'll try again," he says. I nod, gripping the deed in my pocket. The hill's stars shine, bright as Jacob's eyes when he built this road. Malcolm's scam is shattered, my deal safe, my road mine. The crowd's laughter fades, but the barriers stand, unyielding. Jacob joins me, his eyes steady. "We won, son," he says. I nod, my hand on his arm. I'm a property owner, Amos Reed's ally, and I'm ready for whatever comes next. I walk my Crestview property at dawn, the Fairview HOA's letter, claiming road violations, fading like a dulled blade in my mind. Malcolm Hayes' 12-year sentence, his scam crushed, glows like a honed axle. The hills sprawl quiet, the road's gravel pristine, Jacob's work unyielding. The exit road, now mine, marks my triumph. Jacob's asleep, his grit my anchor. Ever fought a battle that won't fade? Drop a comment. I'm braced for more. I'm with Jacob, 64, his eyes bright like his dad's. We check the road barriers, their stakes gleaming under the rising sun. The air carries gravel, resolve. "Your grandpa built this," I say, kneeling by the concrete. taught me to guard it. Jacob nods, gripping his cane, proud. I point to the stakes, their strength absolute. This is ours, I say. No one takes it. He grins, fierce. My grandfather's lessons live in him, in me, in this road. I set up a webcam by the exit road, streaming Crestview online. Jonah Tate's idea, showing our truth to millions. His vlog's comments surge, people sharing HOA battles, cheering our win. The air warms, the sky vast. I walk the road's edges, my boots grinding gravel. The 1995 deed, safe in my office. Locks my property, my road, forever. Malcolm's scam collapsed, his lies burned out, but that Fairview letter hints at new threats. Back at the office, the road smells of earth, time. I sit at my desk, the webcam feed glowing on my tablet. The barriers stand firm, unyielding under sunlight. My grandfather's journal lies open, his words steady. Hold tight, Ethan. I did. The fight drained me, sleepless nights, threats, but it was worth it. The road, my grandfather's legacy, sparked this. Neighbors nod again, free of Malcolm's shadow. My deals are safe, my name clear. This road, these barriers, they're my blood. My phone buzzes, pulling me from the journal. An email, no sender name, hits like a stray spark. Ward, you stopped Hayes, we're watching. My pulse quickens, suspicion flaring. I check the windows, the hills calm outside. The words echo Malcolm's, but he's locked away. Fairview HOA or their allies is circling. I laugh, sharp, defiant. Let 'em watch. My trail cams are set, my deed tight. I'm a property owner, Amos Reed's ally, trained to spot flaws, hold ground. I walk outside, Jacob trailing me. The road hums, steady, unbreakable. I show him the stakes, their strength solid. This is our stand, I say. He nods, learning fast. The hill wind carries dust, defiance. My grandfather fought for this road, turned concrete into legacy. I fought for him, for Jacob, for us. The road's barriers are mine. Court will settle any claims, my deed rock solid. Fairview can try, but they'll fail. I face the webcam, its lens steady. This is Crestview, I say, voice clear. My grandpa's vision, my fight. Malcolm Hayes, stole, lied, lost. If your HOA's bullying you, fight back, share your stories below, keep pushing. The feed's live, viewers climbing. Jacob waves, grinning. The road shines, the barriers stand tall. My grandfather's voice lingers. Hold tight, Ethan. I have. This road is more than concrete. It's our story, our strength. I'm ready for whatever comes next. I stand at my Crestview property at dusk, the Fairview HOA's letter, claiming road violations, fading like a worn bolt in my mind. Malcolm Hayes' 12-year sentence, his scam shattered, glows like a polished hub. The hills sprawl quiet, the road's gravel pristine, Jacob's work unyielding. The exit road, now a community path, marks my victory. Jacob's asleep, his grit my anchor. Ever fought a fight that sparked change? Share your HOA battles below. Your story matters. I check the webcam feed, streaming Crestview to thousands. Jonah Tate's idea, showing our truth, has exploded. His documentary, Breaking the HOA, funded by his vlogs millions, is live now. It details our fight, Malcolm's fraud, forged amendments, bribes. The hill air smells of gravel, hope. Jonah's voice crackles through my phone. Ethan, he says, the film's funding legal aid for HOA victims nationwide. I nod, proud. My grandfather's road isn't just mine, it's a beacon now. The webcam catches the road, solid under the fading sun. Neighbors travel freely, the barriers open, protected by the 1995 deed. Old man Reed stops by, his face warm. You gave us courage, he says, gripping my hand. The air carries the scent of grilled steak from a neighbor's cookout. No fear lingers. No Malcolm to bully them. I think of Levi, Silas, Isaac, their risks, their truths. My fight was for Jacob, for my grandfather, for all of us. I sit by the road, the barriers concrete cool under my boots. The hill sky burns red, vast. My tablet shows emails from strangers, people battling their own Malcolm Hayes. How'd you win, one asks. I reply, voice steady, on a voice memo. Gather proof, I say, deeds, footage, allies, fight sharp. My grandfather's words guide me, know your ground, Ethan. I knew mine, the road, its stakes. I crushed Malcolm's lies, with Amos Reed's expertise as my edge. Jonah's documentary plays on my tablet, clips of our showdown. Levi's testimony, Ezra Cole's ledger, Malcolm's arrest, it's all there. Comments flood in, thousands sharing stories. HOA fined me $25,000, 0 cents for a fence, one reads. Inspired to fight, says another. My grandfather's road, his legacy ignited this. The barriers stand firm, the hill air alive. The scent of earth, victory fills me. I'm a property owner, not a hero, but I showed what's possible. I walk to the road, it's gravel polished, open to all. Jacob follows, asking about stakes. You'll learn this, I say, grinning. The sunset paints the barriers gold, unyielding. My grandfather built this to endure, and I defended it. The cost was heavy, threats, sleepless nights, but the reward is here. Neighbors smile, the community's whole. The road's barriers are mine, the law's on my side, my deed ironclad. Fairview's claim is just ash. I face the webcam, its lens steady. This is Crestview, I say, voice clear. My grandpa's dream, my fight. Malcolm Hayes stole, lied, lost. HOA's bully, but you can stop them. Get proof, stand firm, don't quit. Share your stories below, your voice matters. Stop the bullies. The feed's live, viewers soaring. Jacob waves, his laughter bright. The hills glow, the road stands, my grandfather's legacy secure. I'm a property owner, Amos Reed's ally, and I'm ready for any new fight. Keep fighting.